in. So the knee shield's very, very effective. Okay. So when I'm here, okay, look at my feet.
Right. Okay.
Do you see what I'm doing here?
Yes, sir.
If I let go, my knee floats.
Yeah, then it's.
Yes. If I'm here, and what I'm doing is this, look. What I'm doing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is this. I put my right toe straight, put my left toe on my right foot, and then I begin to pull my toes back as I point and begin to apply pressure with my left foot so that I can keep this, okay? From here, I'm not gonna just be sitting here unless he's just trying to like punch me or something like that, but it keeps pressure into his hip. And what I wanna do is I wanna drive my top knee ahead of my bottom knee. That's the key. If I'm like this, there's no pressure. Yeah, I want to be able to, and this requires my knee, hip, shoulder to be aligned right here because he's going to put pressure into me. Yes, okay? And I want to be able to have time to be able to control whether I have this grip right here, but my hip here. If I'm here, my hip is too relaxed, he can disconnect and he can push it down with his, push it away, or even worse, push it down. Watch it, put your knee down, okay? For the top person, grab with your right hand, pull me back so you pull my head into my, yes, and then with your elbow, drop it on top, yes. And now begin to bring your leg back, your right leg back. And I can't hold that knee shield, okay? When the knees are together, you don't have a knee shield. You have two knees together. And when two knees together and you're on your side like this, you look like a fetus. So you don't want to be in the fetal position. Here, 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 because I want to be here. Okay? So as he begins to try to pull me in, I don't want him to pull me in here. Just remember, I can go here, and I can come up here. Okay? I wouldn't stop there, you keep going. Okay?
You'd also tuck that hand in.
So
Absolutely, exactly. You do that giggle. Yeah.
for the knee shield, do you prefer across my hips or up here?
I want it in your hip. I don't want it here. Because if it's here, it's weak. I want it here because my bottom knee needs to come back. Because I need to also possibly, sorry. That right there. Sorry. Okay?
I just
You know what I'm saying?
expected.
Sorry. Okay, because there's also a sweep from here that it's not easy to do, especially on big guys. I apologize.
No, yeah.
Okay, right here. As you're going here, and you're torquing and driving, and driving in this way. So he'll either tap or he'll start falling backwards.
I'm gonna have to get out of the way.
Yes. So he'll have to fall back.
I like that.
But you have to keep your body rigid, otherwise you'll tweak a back or a hip or a knee. Okay, this is very important. And I got horrible knees. You watch?
Yeah,
Brad Lindbergh.
because I've always been told like
No,
to try to go here.
John Lindbergh.
So like mine was always like when I'm here,
Yeah.
and if he's starting to pass, I was always told to do this, and I just get smashed.
Yeah, because there's nothing. Because what happens is this is.
So it's,
The key is connectivity. So this foot is spurring and pulling my leg. Yes. As this one, okay, is framing my hip. So you should be able to keep me away because if this is a self-defense situation, align your shoulder, hip, and knee. Move your shoulders back. Yeah, and arch into me like you're pushing this hip. Yeah, right there. That feels really horrible, okay? Because you get to this point where there's a lot of nerves coming across your hip right there, okay? Good. From here, I want this pushing down here, pulling here. Good. And now this knee pulls back as this extends. There you go. Look, from here, I can't move it away. And he's not going to sit there. His hands are free. So as I go here, he can grab my collar or yes. So if you go for the underhook, you have to be knee shield removes, and then you shift me up and over, up and forward. So here, yes. Okay? So if you go for an underhook, your knee shield has to remove because it's blocking you from an underhook. Does that make sense?
yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Toes on toes.
Show that.
That's sweet?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, Sean. Shane, borrow you?
Yes, what's the ankle?
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Oh, I want to see the video of your face when you do it.
So, I'm really sorry about it. I should have
No,
told you
it
I'm doing it.
just caught me by surprise.
Oh yeah, with your face is like.
So right here, and
My ankle got
this,
stuck.
this foot is always pulling his bottom, his knee in, okay? And I want to keep my right knee off the mat. So as I line here, I don't want my right knee resting on the mat here, okay? So what I'm doing is that I'm corkscrewing, because here I can always begin to control that arm, because he can't really reach me effectively here, okay? And even if he postures up, I have this, and then I can begin to do that giggler sweep. But if he really postures up and gets his elbows back, okay, look, I go like a push-up, and I begin to lift my hip, and I corkscrew to the left, and I walk my hip up. Okay? That make sense?
Yeah.
So you go into like a push-up position, but you'll feel this, and you gotta drive him over.
So in competition, you can go ahead and do that full speed, not worry about your opponent, but don't do that here.
Yeah, I mean,
Don't go backwards.
Yeah,
I think that the first time, Versus sort of pushed me back and I was off balance. I went backwards over my heel.
Oh, okay.
The sweep seems to be to the side, so
it's
not putting pressure.
it's a corkscrew, because I'm not taking him to the left. I don't have that pressure. I'm taking him over to his left, my right. Okay, I don't want to take him over that way. Okay, because it loosens up the knee shield. I want to keep this way, and I want to get my hip up, because I have good control of his leg right here, and I keep pushing with my left knee. Because if I can go here, you can even get that right foot out. So one last time, Jerry, can feel it? And you guys can try that sweep, but just try the knee shield. Just remember, this is hooking here, and I'm doing that right there. So from here, if you're posturing up, it connects my knee even more, and I get my hip up. Yeah. So slowly stop. Okay, yeah.
Active toes, Gary.
Yeah.
Oh, active toes would have done nothing on that. Actively broke.
Okay. So Mike is going to be really good at that one. Okay, okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. I forgot what it's called. Knee shield sweep or whatever it is. Okay, go for it, guys.
Careful.
No,
Just